all just wanted to get a piece of my AdSense. You talking about a person who making $20,000 a month? I'm telling it, $50,000 a month, $60,000 a month.
What it is, guys? As you can see today, I am Blasphemous Vandross. You know, because I got this robe on me. If there's anything I really like, is a damn good story. And with that being said, I believe this is probably going to be one of the most interesting stories I've ever heard in my life. Said I know it's going to be one of the most interesting stories you guys have ever heard in your lives. All right, so this guy, his name is Spoken Reasons. If you guys want to check out his channel, the link is in the description down below. I've been following this guy ever since like 2009 or something, right? Way back in the day. Like, yeah, I mean, I'll even say he was one of the people who inspired me to start doing YouTube. He's been at the top, and I feel like he's hit bottoms as well. And with that comes an insane type of experience in life. So yeah, this story is gonna be crazy as crap. Cause I've always wondered what happened to this dude, man. Where did he go, man? This dude's crazy talented. And I just, yeah, I mean, like, I've always been wondering, bro, what happened? You go from an A-list movie to, you know, like, not getting as many views as he deserves. So, God, geez, yo. So, with that being said, this story is probably going to be a couple of parter, because it's more than likely, it's pretty long. No, so if you guys want to watch the original video, the link's in the description down below. This video is so long, I might just sit down and listen to this. You know what I mean? But we gonna see. Lego.
Early in the game, I always knew that I wanted to, you know, be in some form of entertainment. I just didn't know how I wanted to do it. All right. So shout out to everybody that's been around since day one, and shout out to everybody that support me, you know, just in general. So we about to go ahead and get straight into it. Started my channel in 2008. 2008, 2009, and 2010, I had a regular job. I worked everywhere, all right? In between that time, I was dealing with incarcerated kids, at-risk kids. You know, I was working at the jail, volunteering at the jail. And in between that time as well, you know...
It's hella funny that he says he worked everywhere. I did too. Before I started doing YouTube, I worked everywhere and was fired from everywhere as well.
I was driving back from the Tampa Bay area. I'm from Bradenton, Florida. I'm a Florida boy. For everybody to be like, oh, Florida crazy. I was driving, you know, 2 hours out the way, just go from Bradenton, Florida to Orlando, Florida, just to help incarcerated at-risk kids, you know, just make it through. And it got to the part where, you know, when I went to the 33rd Street Jail in Orlando, these kids were getting life. You know, they were going in for armed robbery, all this other stuff. And it got to the point where I couldn't, you know, I felt like I was still pouring into these kids, but it was breaking my heart because they were getting taken away, and I felt like I couldn't do anything about it. So I landed a job in 2010, which happened to be my last job. My last job was in 2010. Well, I got that job in 2010. I quit, or AKA got fired, whatever they want to call it. I still got unemployment. I got that in 2011. I got fired then. You know, I ended up scuffling with one of the kids. We used to slam the kids, do whatever we used to do, but it was all love at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that was my last job, but that was all a stepping stone to what I wanted to do, you know, in general. And shout out to Corey Johnson for donating, and you're a moderator as well. But that was a stepping stone to doing what I wanted to do. So in between all these times, I never told y'all my business like that. Some of y'all remember my sister. Some of y'all remember, you know, y'all really never even seen anything. So before I start anything, like I said, I respect everybody. I thank y'all for pouring into me. I thank everybody that ever played a role in my life for what I got going on and in my journey. But I never really told y'all my business like that. That's one thing about me. I'm an extremely private person. So when people are like, when they be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, you should be more transparent with it, you should tell us what's going on with your life. Look, I'm not the type of person that be on YouTube vlogging all the time, showing my kids, showing my mother, you know what I'm saying, showing my love life. I'm just not that type of person. And then, you know, in the long run, it kind of ended up eating away at me, you know what I'm saying, to the point that it got to this point where I just couldn't look back anymore. And the reason why I'm doing this, and I haven't even showed my son on YouTube. It's that deep. Shout out to everybody that's seen my son, that follow me on Instagram or Facebook. How many of y'all seen my son before? You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, some of y'all seen my girl, you know what I'm saying, the mother of my child, you know what I'm saying, y'all seen my girl.
I didn't even know homie had a kid, yo. Dang, he really is private.
I showed her one time, but I'm extremely private because if any one of y'all niggas get talking shit, I'm gonna have to find one of you niggas and hire an internet nerd to look up your IP address and get on your ass. Okay? So you seen her one time. You seen my child multiple times. I hate broadcasting my love life. I hate doing all that stuff, all right? Even when I'm single, whatever it is, I don't like telling y'all nothing. When I'm going through things, when I'm going broke, it is what it is. So first off, let me tell you, I don't hit rock bottom before. I don't had ups and downs within these 10 years. I've been homeless twice. I'm gonna put it out there early. I've been homeless twice throughout my journey. I've been homeless, you know what I'm saying, in the early parts of the 2010, 11-ish, and I've been homeless recently. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say when, but it was definitely recently. So my life is getting back on track. And you know, now that my life is getting back on track, I feel the need to tell y'all what's been going on.
That's what's up. That's a hell of an up and down, man. What's really crazy is anybody who watches his videos, if they see him in real life, they'd be like, bro, this homie's rich. Homie is rich. You know what I mean? And to know, like, yo, nah, I'm just a regular person that enjoys making videos online. Like, you know what I mean? It don't make me rich. I'm pretty sure people out there think I'm crazy freaking rich.
Because a lot of people have been talking about, oh, you doing cash out, you over here begging. Well, first of all, let me tell y'all something. Everybody, if y'all know me since day one, if y'all knew me since day one, y'all know I've always spread a message. It was more about the purpose, more so than just the comedy. This is why I ain't been the most outlandish, funniest guy in the world. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fucking coon. I'm not a nigga that, you know, that'll be out here shaking his ass, you know what I'm saying, wearing wigs and stuff like that just to get on. I'm not the type of person, you feel me? Like, I'm a person that at the end of the day, no matter what I say, I make sure that I'm spreading a positive message amongst somebody, because at the end of the day, I have blood on my hands. Shout out to everybody that saw the video, blood on my hands, the blood on your hands. That shit is the real thing. And, you know, I've always known my gift and my purpose over the years. I've always known that I was anointed. And with that being said, I went through my up and down battles with, you know, religion. I went through my up and down battles of prayer, God, everything, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like me tapping into this black consciousness over the years, that kind of diluted my faith in it just diluted a lot of things what I had going on in the name of God. So number one, I still believe in God. I didn't let him go. Okay. There are some things in religion that I do question, but I'm not going to go there because that's my business. I'll have to just sum it up and do what it do. So let's go ahead and get into it. After 2011, when I quit my job, you know, slam the kid, whatever y'all want to call it, I went straight into YouTube. All right. Shout out to Eric Griffin. You're a moderator. I went straight into YouTube.
It was like that with me, but with poker. Once I lost my whole poker bankroll and I started like breaking stuff because I wasn't used to losing, because I played for 3 years for a living. Like, this is where I made everything, bills, everything was from poker. You know, rent, car, you know, food, everything. And to go from that to like go to losing damn near 80% of the time, even when I'm a favorite. You know what I mean? But anybody will tell you poker, there's down, you know what I mean? You're going to have down times. I wasn't practicing proper bankroll management. Anybody out there that plays poker for a living or wants to play poker for a living, bankroll management is the most important thing. If you got 2 G's and 1,200 is your bills and your rent, so you got 800 to play with, you know what I mean? That's not a good look, which is kind of what I was doing.
If y'all remember, February or March 2011, I started uploading twice a week, from Sunday to Wednesday, all right? From Sunday to Wednesday, I uploaded videos at 7 p.m. Eastern. Y'all remember that? New video every Sunday and Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I even had Spoken Reason TV jumping off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen a lot of different things of what I had going on. It was new. And let me tell you another thing. I was the first person to ever take it as far that I took it online. I was the first black person ever. I don't care what anybody else says. Anybody can be on this thing. Here's the receipt. I got the actual receipts to show. You can Google it. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't put on a lot of people over the years. I don't help people. I don't do skits. I don't do everything. But I was literally the first person to be in a major motion picture film. I was the first person to ever get an agency in Hollywood. UTA, you can look it up. United Talent Agency. It's one of the top agencies in Hollywood. And I didn't even go looking for no agent. A lot of people say, oh, well, well, how can I get hooked up with an Asian? Look, man, everybody came to me. So you're literally looking at a person when the world just came and fell into my hands because I worked so damn hard. I stayed prayed up every night, you know what I'm saying? And I really worked hard to get where I wanted to be. So I was in my own little world. I was in Florida doing whatever I did, you know what I'm saying? Getting on. And it was completely new to everybody. Everybody was looking at me like, damn, man, I feel like I can, you know what I'm saying, relate to this dude, man. A lot of y'all were in high school. A lot of y'all were in elementary. A lot of y'all were in college when you saw me. Some of you guys are coming up now and you're like, dang, I done got older. Look at this dude now, man. I can't believe this time is passing by. It's going by fast. Of course. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I want to tell y'all these things. I want to tell y'all these things because not only is it about me, but everybody that's in the game, that's online, trying to get on, trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their own platform, if you want your own business, or even if you're just an outside person looking in and you just want to just learn from what I got going on. This is the story to learn from what I've been through, because I'm tired of answering questions. I'm tired of seeing these comments of people disrespecting, and I'm tired of people in this day and age where they say we're in this black empowerment era. And shout out to my white fans, my Asian fans, my Hispanic fans, and all the rest of them. But I got a majority of nigga fans. Hate to call that. It is what it is. Black people, niggas, whatever y'all want to call yourself. Kings, gods, Africans, whatever. Haitian. Shout out to my Zoes. Shout out to my Jamaicans. All that. It is what it is. So I got to a point.
That's the reason why I'm watching this. This is the reason why I want to watch this. And the reason why I want y'all to watch this is because very rarely are you going to run into the real experiences in Hollywood. I have not been in Hollywood. I've gone and kicked it in Hollywood for like a day or two. But this dude lives out there. Bruh, I'm going to tell y'all how crazy Hollywood was for me. And add in to the injury, that happened to me was probably just everyday type of stuff. It was just regular type of stuff. Me and Randy, we went out to California to shoot the Ida Pappy music video, right? We went out there and you know, we got on a party bus. So we on the party bus to shoot some of the scenes in the video. First off, there was women twerking, mostly naked, at the front of the bus. We didn't even ask them to. You know what I mean? We didn't know why. It wasn't good, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Females twerking and whatnot, and then this skinny dude who kept trying to talk to me, you know, just kept trying to start a conversation, just leans over and he's like, hey man, you want some Coke? And hands me like a 8 ball of Coke. And I'm just like, first off, do I need 8? Really? And second of all, I don't know you. And third off, I don't know, man. I guess it's something that I had to learn to check myself on. Because in my eyes, when someone hands me cocaine, they're like, here, man, ruin your life, which is offensive. But he wasn't doing it to be offensive. He was just like, hey, man, I've got some cocaine. I enjoy cocaine, so you should too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, nah, man, I'm cool. You know what I mean? Like, y'all do what y'all do. But, you know, that's just not my thing. So, you know, you keep the party going, but, you know, the party just ain't over her if it's cocaine. The dude who was who was running the party bus, he was like 38 and begging people to follow him on Twitter for liquor. Like it was some sadness. I'm like, bro, you are 38, man, and you giving out liquor for Twitter followers. Like, they're not even going to look at your post. They're going to drink the liquor and unfollow you.
Well, I was like, all right, cool. It's 2011. I'm going to drop 2 videos a week. It didn't take long. It only took 1 year for me to blow up. Within 1 year. I really blew up that summertime. It only took like 2-3 months because I was so consistent. It was new to everybody. And they've never seen it before. They never even seen it on that level. Shout out to Lady Aaron. Nobody ever seen it on that level. Long story short, Asking All Them Questions came out. The Soul Boy video came out. And everybody went crazy. They're like, oh man, what is this? This junk is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't spoken reasons. He crazy, man. This is crazy to me, man. And it ended up blowing up. And long story short, I was going so hard that I was even discouraged because I felt that people in Hollywood didn't respect the YouTube grind, and they looked at me like, you know, like I didn't fit. And it still plays off to this day. Now, today, in this day and age, the internet, YouTube, Instagram, Vine, Facebook, you know, it's completely acceptable now. But when I did it, you got to realize I was the first guinea pig experiment. I don't care what nobody else says. Nobody has ever been through what I've been through, so you can even pull the receipt. I was the first guinea pig experiment. How many of y'all know about YouTube networks? If you know about YouTube networks, let me see them lightning bolts, or let me see the one or lightning bolts. If you got lightning bolts, hit lightning bolts.
Run for your lives is the advice I have for YouTube networks.
You know about or hit the one. How many of y'all heard about YouTube networks over the years? Anybody been hearing about that stuff? Okay, cool. So we about to go ahead and get into that. So YouTube networks, I was independent always for the majority of the part. Majority of the time. I was independent majority of the times, all right? It was a couple of people that was on networks, you know, and networks were extending themselves, but it wasn't until I jumped into a major motion movie, picture film, is when everybody and all these different entrepreneurs started getting funded by YouTube. They were getting funded by YouTube, and the game was changing. They started seeing that, hey man, it's a lick out of this thing. Because I was making so much noise. You got to think, YouTube was censored as hell before 2008. In 2008, it was censored as hell. And it was censored as hell then. It was censored as hell. You couldn't cuss, you couldn't do anything without them stripping your ass. And when I came in 2011, those same rules still applied, but they weren't taking my shit down. So everybody was looking at me like, damn, they not stripping your stuff? I'm like, hey, I guess they gonna just let me ride, because I was making so much money for YouTube and it was so new, they decided to let me roll. So here I am, this cussing on YouTube, getting it in. And it's new to everybody, and everybody just sitting back like, what is this? So everybody who I was inspired by over the years, you know what I'm saying, they were watching me, you know what I'm saying, they were watching me and they were trying to figure out the game. Everybody from Jay-Z to Shaq to Pharrell to, man, I can name them all, to Russell Simmons to God knows who. It's a lot of people, even white entrepreneurs. They all got a certain type check from YouTube to start a YouTube network. Now, they had nothing, they didn't know anything about the YouTube grind because they were used to their 90s grind. They were used to their 2000s grind. That grind was completely different. That was during the time when you had to stand outside and basically compete for a role, compete for a job. You had to stand out in the heat and the cold just to even get a job. And even when you got to the finale, you had to compete with motherfuckers that was just as talented and gifted as you. So we're living in different times. So they were getting money and they were trying to find talent. When I got on, everybody in the world tried to reach out to me and sign me. DJ Vlad tried to sign me. He hit me up, called me up, with you know, and tried to sign me to his network. And at the time, I'm like, why would I sign to a network when I'm making all my money for myself? I'm doing well for myself. For the first time ever in my life, I'm making all this money. You know, this sounds like something like the new record deal for YouTube. This sounds like the new record deal for the internet. And I'm the first one to really deal with this stuff on a grand level, on a mass level, because nobody has ever seen it before. Here I am, you know, I'm blowing up. And yeah, people, you know, they were signing or whatever, but I chose not to. My whole ideology was, all right, cool. I'm not going to sign. I'm going to go as far as I can go and stay independent as far as I can go. And if I have to, I will. So Shaq reached out to me. This is why you saw me with Shaq. You saw pictures of me with Shaq. You know what I'm saying? You saw pictures with me with everybody. Cold Black Entertainment reached out to me. If you don't know who Cold Black Entertainment is, Cold Black is basically, look it up. They literally run Kevin Hart's whole career. They are the production team behind Kevin Hart's whole career. Kevin Hart reached out to me, wanted me on LOL Network. I didn't do that. I didn't want to do that as well. And the thing was, nobody was willing. They say I'm losing signal, man. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Am I losing signal? I'm losing signal. All right, cool. Walter Latham tried to sign me, all right? He was on the New Kings of Comedy. Y'all remember that, right? So all of a sudden, you know, Shaq, the DJ...
If y'all don't see me talking that much in this video, that's because I'm so interested, bruh. You don't get a lot of chances to learn from someone who's been through, especially me, given I am a YouTuber and I still plan on doing bigger things. That's one thing I've always wanted. I've always would love to know what the hell goes on in Hollywood, so I know who to avoid and what to look out for, so I don't run into any traps. You know what I mean? But I know I'm running the traps, but it's always good to know the information. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the information.
Glass, and I can't even much name a lot of other people. Even Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was somebody who I looked up to over the years. You know, people consider him corny. It is what it is, but I still respect him to this day. He tried to reach out to me. I didn't do it because number one, nobody had anything good to show me. Nobody had any. Everybody was saying, "Oh, I can offer you production." Well, nigga, I got my own production. I got my own camera. I got my own equipment. I know how to edit my own stuff. So why do I really need you? And the money that they were trying to do, they all just wanted to get a piece of my AdSense. You're talking about a person who making $20,000 a month. I'm telling it, $50,000 a month. $60,000 a month, $15,000 a month, you know what I'm saying, $5,000 a month off of stuff I'm getting solely to me. So when you start making a certain type of money, the dominant society, Hollywood, the game, you know, they start seeing that stuff and they're like, wait a minute, who is this on the radar? We need to go after him. So they all wanted to get a piece of my AdSense and I wasn't letting nobody getting it at all. I'm like, all that, y'all not gonna get it. It is what it is. I don't care. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep all this money to myself, and you aren't really giving me what I want. Offer me a real check, because my whole thing was, if y'all really want me so bad, why don't y'all give me a real check like y'all gave these in the 90s and for record deals for like $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, or whatever. Now I understand the 360 deal thing was getting real bad and out of control during that time. That was during the time when record labels were going down because of the internet, and they didn't know how to freaking tap into the streaming of music. So for a very long time, music became a very complicated thing for record.
All right, so that's gonna be it for this installment of Behind YouTube, basically. You know what I mean? Because that's all this is. You know what I mean? This is what really happens behind YouTube. You know what I mean? Y'all see the videos, y'all see the celebrities. You know what I mean? Like, this dude is spitting real knowledge about the game, man. And YouTube is a game. You know what I mean? And like, all of these big wigs and high up in Hollywood, they know how to play the game already. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and or subscribe. It's your boy Blastphamoushd. Twisms.